Hi folks, it's Fanta here, and welcome along to this live event tonight for Gavra Racing. A wee bit late there coming in, as you can see the time's already down to 7 minutes. So welcome here to Brands Hatch GP, the Mercedes 190E Championship Round 2. We're currently watching Vectro. The winner of our last race last week there. Again, here we are, Brands Hatch GP, great race track, probably one of the most famous ones after Silverstone maybe. Got 2.4 miles long, 9 tonnes, all in the same car here, so this could be a really interesting race. Just practice here, so all drivers are getting warmed up, getting in the zone. First time I've actually had the privilege of seeing some of these drivers in action, so it took me a wee while to get used to them. So P1 now, our old champs. Okay, we've got Solo. We're half a second back, yeah. Hascut, having a wee wobble there. Then we've got Kiwi. Finished second in the last race. We're wondering to see if the guys that were at the top last week can remain at the top this week. And we're going to have a good mix. Oh, there's a wee bit of gravel there as he hits the curb. Now I need to apologise for going quiet there because I've had a wee visitor disturbing me there that should be in his bed. As Kiwi's heading right back out in track after hitting that gravel. We didn't like it. So. Testing. Oh, and there's a bit of Mercedes gets out of shape there. And Drew is apologies there, folks, for my going quiet there, not broadcasting there. I had a wee visitor that was getting out of bed. So that practice session comes to the end there. 1:31.9 TV. Al Champs, he's still out there. He's still on the pace there. Always trying to do this. Heading towards the end of this lap. Making my vision, my corners right. It looks like coming up to Surtees here. One of my bogey corners here, quite tricky that one. Two clearaways into Clark. And boot down through Brabham. Let's see where this puts him. Nope, didn't look like he improved. And I always forget, let's get our map up. Nope, too late. Need to remember that for qualifying. Yeah, that practice session, sorry for not being there. With Kiwi, Aloe, Spectral, top three. And Joe Black at the back, he didn't put any times in. I wonder if he's got a previous penalty or something there, who knows. Who's going to be first out? First 10 minutes quali. Here at Brands Hatch. And it's KRH there he is. It's KRH. All before Jets, or 4 Gates. Nice silver livery there, number 6. Where's Joe? Joe's out now. Joe Black, get the laps in now. Hajkut of Sweden. We're in for a long race, that's keep myself in check just now. We'll warm up to it. Just as the drivers are warming up. Looking nice and steady here on the warm-up laps. And he was first out again. Is it Heck, here he comes. Ready to start his flyer. Down Brabham. Heading into the paddock hill. Oh, your teammate's sliding a little bit behind him. He doesn't, he's just out the pits there. But he actually, does he let him go there? So somebody's laps are messed up there. Look at Joe. Here he comes, he'll start a flyer. This could be our first serious flyer, so go back to this one. Gives a wee reference point of where we are. Up through Hawthorns here. Oh, and he's using all the curb there. He's heading wide, then turns tight into Surtees. Yeah, it's a wee tricky one if you don't quite get the line there. Keep it understeer, he's backed off that one, So, where's Joe? I think he could be the next one with a first poster. Yeah, and as you can see there, he's just getting well out the road, all the fast guards coming through, so actually missed. Time's coming in. Kiwi will win 32-2. Again, get my map up. There it is. I can back through, down Druids. Again, I'm getting my corners mixed up here as well. No Surtees is not Surtees, it's no Sterlings. As we see a bit of gravel getting kicked up, these guys are pushing here. This is for real, qualifying with 5 minutes left in this session. Been a while since I'm around Brandsatch to familiarise myself, yes, and that is not Surtees, that'll be Stirlings, yes. Right myself. See another driver, try to find some room and warm this one up. Going in Vector, try to pop one in. V1. It's a busy racetrack. Maybe not seen yet, not seen Seoul yet. We'll see. Just heading to Pilgrim's Drop there. Yep, Hawthorns. Right, Solo, what you got, man? Is this going to be a banker for you? Is not got a time postage yet? We'll stay with this one. We'll be back cockpit view into the last corner. Here, LA gets the bit down. We'll stay with this one into the first corner. What's it do? Right, any P2, that's a great time. Great time. Well done, Solo. And Kiwi's, he's just posted one there as well. To extend his lead. He's back in the pits. We just missed All-Star there as well. These guys going across the finish line now, if I can try and find them. There they are. Fogarty improves his time there a wee bit. I don't know if it moved to any positions. Evo in pits. Vector across the line there. He's actually struggling here. Yeah, he's drifting there. Still got time for another one. Get into this last lap shootout territory. This is the time you really need to be out on track, doing about your third lap. Right, so we've got Kiwi. Oh, and Al's spun there. He's pushing on that exit. Just too much curve there. Yeah, that was a sensible thing. Right back to pits and right back out. And you might still get another one in. Better to do that than limp round and get in other people's roads. So here he's sitting in a nice handy, and that's drifting right there. Looks good, but I don't know if it's any faster. Is that coming up to the line? Where is he? Missed him. Well, there's somebody else off track there. That's Vector coming through. Yeah, P5, he's improved quite a bit there. And he's still got time to get another one in. Oh, that's Bits. I get the guys coming across the line here. Chef is at the back. And there we go, there's guys coming across the line now. It's hard to see where his buddy is, but it's mid. P9. That's Gavra did he finish up P10, so that was quite close between you two. Oh, that was a smash there. Oh, smash. They're pushing out there. It was Agulator. That's his session over. Girls should still get out. It's mid. Foggy. Oh, and he was pushing again there. A lot of guys making mistakes here. Oh, and he's back to bits. Who's this coming up? Is that Vector still coming through? I think this could be tight here. Oh, it was fast. And it does. Puts him right into P2 there. That's a lovely lap when the pressure was on. And it's still time to finish this one. I think we could have. Last man on track here. Exiting Clark curve. P9 just now, and he's put it into P5. That was a lovely 4 places improvement there. The last man's mid there. That was a great wee qualifying session there, quite exciting towards the end. Run down your top 3, Kiwi, P1. The only man in the 131s. Near enough a second gap there, so it'll be interesting if you can keep that second gap up in the race. Or I think Vectro will be quite handy in the race. I'll just go a wee bit quiet now, let you build the suspense up. Just grab myself a wee drink before I start this race. Right, I'm back in the commentary box. The drivers are feeling the tension. We get ready to see the lights out. Start. It's so important. You can make up at least 2 places in the grid if you get your starts right. Firstly, on a manual starter. As soon as the first light comes on, clutches down, revs are up. When the second and third lights, start feeling the biting point a wee bit. Last light, I like to bang it into first or second, depending on what car. And you need to anticipate the start. No wait for the light, you've got to anticipate the light. You're allowed a wee bit of roll. If it goes wrong, it could be a penalty. So let's see, can I start with it here? There's the lights, come on. And it's great for go, 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 here we go. Usual smoke zones, at least as if they all get away with it nice and cleanly. P2 got a great start there, he's moving into first place. So all pile up a hill, up to Druids. That's it, looks like Vectro's got a lovely race car. There's a bit of colour cutting there. Kiwi, he's holding on to second place there. And this has got to be all action all the way here, isn't it? Round 30s for the first time. There's a wee bit of gap opening up already. So if there's a contact at the back of that, let's first things first, get my map on. Just watching Fogarty there. We'll go back to the top here. As Vector's going to complete this first lap. It's nose to tail. All the way. Vector, Kiwi, Solo, Arrow. Doesn't look as if there's any moves going to be happening into this turn 1. At Paddock Kill much. Only moves that will get made in there is if there's mistakes. Let's catch P6. Evil, where's he? Dragon, round Druids. All the drivers just try to keep their positions and warm their cars up, warm their brakes up. That's what happens when you're not quite there yet. You do a bit of skirmish. There's Chef. Here he is. What can he cook up today? The Chef down in P11. Well, man at the back. Well, somebody in the pits already. Was that damage? It's faster. You don't need to do any pit stops, but I think there will be pit stops for tyres and that later on, but the car doesn't look that much damage, so back to the top. P1, Vecto, oh, he's using all the track here. The Kiwi's got a nice wee slip there. He's looking at a move here. There's a Biffy cockpit. Yeah, he's trying to make him go defensive. Vecto's too smart for that, he's just doing his own thing. Solo behind us, there's a wee bit of a gap opening up between 1, 2 and 3 when we get to P4. Oh, champs, round 30s. Heading up the hill. And there's a Pilgrim's drop here. You need to try and carry as much speed through Hawthorns as you can. They're all tricky wee off-camber corners here up and down hills. Bets are still posted in these faster times here. He takes that lumber this time where he likes. Oh, he's still out there. He must be where he likes to go. And his Kiwi a lot closer this time. Looks a bit closer to me. Then stay as close as you can. Maybe Druids could be the overtaking place. They're punching in green sectors. Oh, they're under pressure. That's good racing. Pushing each other along. V6 is at a spin. Looks as if somebody's off track. Yeah, just couldn't get. Didn't see it there. It's mid here. Need to try and catch Bulljet. You remember we're on the same car here, so it's all about set up as well. Who's fast the straights or who's set up for the corners. And the consistency as well coming into it, tyres later on, but bike's actually right up at the front here. It's the closest guys in the field just now. Vectro, Kiwi, Solo, and also Aloe, Mr. Champs. He's looking pretty handy, just maybe biding his time there behind these guys. Long way to go here. Very long way to go. There's a wee fight to the back here. Yeah, it's getting close here. Two teammates. Oh, and it's senses something here, he's a wee bit unsettled back curve there. Lovely racing here, lovely stuff. He's fighting back. Yeah, these two are going at it here. I think Chef, yeah, he's back through, he's going back through, make that one stuck. Oh, tiny wee bit of contact there, it's a bit of rubbing, but the grass doesn't help. Oh, yeah, they'll sort that one out in the next corner, I'm sure. Two Hawthorns there, oh, he's on the grass there, into the gravel. What happened there? I kind of missed that myself there. Oh, Chef. Good action nonetheless there. He's on back here. Starting on all that. Don't grab him. 5 seconds to the guy in front of him, and there's quite a gap behind. Could be a wee bit of a lonely race there for Beckett. Back to Vectron, he's not quite running away with it. Kiwi's still haunting his tail. Not quite a 2-horse race yet. I was only 3 seconds behind us. There they are. So not seen so much, yeah. Probably my favourite livery there, the red one. See, he's coming round to start and all that. He's got Hashker behind him. Down to his downhill. Always struggled with this corner as well. Got to try and hit that apex. We didn't quite do it there, but still look good. Back to the man at the top here, he's feeling under pressure for Kiwi. Just keep him right on his gearbox. Sense something's got to give here. See how the gap actually is, there it is. Always felt more comfortable myself being the guy behind rather than the guy in front. Enjoy both, but yeah, Vector will be feeling it. Just got to keep hitting his lines, doing his own thing. That's the gap behind, watching the front to it. We get another wee fight behind here. Yep, they're getting close as well. Hopefully there'll be a few individual battles brewing up here as we approach the 3-minute mark into the hour. We're still hitting green sectors here, that's lovely. Two of these guys going for it. Oh, and who else is that getting dragged into this battle? That Aloe. Drop back a wee bit, yep. Ever so slightly, but round into the tricky. Yeah, the tricky still ins it. Gotta hit the inside curb and the outside one anyway. If you start ticking these laps off, head back to P1, see what the gap is. There it is. Vector still unflustered. Handled a bit of pressure. Got him last previous to this, and yeah, he's stretching his legs out. So, Vector, Kiwi, Gonzalo, it's your top 3. And P4 there. 4 gets, he's hanging on. Yeah, must be still all kind of setting similar lap times here. Nobody's running away with it. Goes faster. He kicks up a bit of gravel there. Yeah, and he's careful through there as well. Yeah, hitting the brakes early. Yeah, he's feeling the pressure. He's not quite getting his lines right. once you get one right, sometimes it unsettles you, and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 after that. Yeah, you're all over the place, so that's it. He's reset now. Last corner, as long as you get that right, that's you, you're away. Your last corners are all forgot about. The tyres are all cleaned up. Long races like this, it's just sometimes it's not about racing. It's about just putting these fast laps in as we head back to Smid there. I thought there was a wee problem there again. Just the fuse it's supplying me with here. Yeah, the long race is just about being consistent. Plenty of time for racing to come. We're watching solo. These guys will just be enjoying a bit of free air, as I say, to put their good sectors in. But these two are having none of that. Oh, his Vector's down to 3 there. Oh, what's happened there again? Apologies, he's missed something again. It happens. We've got a new leader. TV. Actually coming out of laps and cars as well. This is going to get interesting. Yeah, the longer this goes on, just to find my bearings. And Al P2 as well, so Vector must have had a wee problem. How can Kiwi handle the pressure? Actually, let's see if this is going to be a bit slow there. Hopefully they've not picked up any damage or that, or there was contact. Doesn't look like it. See if we get a look at Vector's car. Well, he's fine as well. So game on. Oh, and he's pushing there. Did well to hold on to that one there and stay at the barriers. Pilgrim's drop there, up into Hawthorns. Yeah, they're bunching up now. He's actually warming tyres up there. So it doesn't look like Kiwi's holding anybody up. Oh, again, oh no, they're close now. Yeah, maybe Kiwi is got a wee problem here, I don't know. Let's watch, let's find out. Where's he going? He's staying out. Right, just maybe a few slow corners, and there's a move at the back here. Oh, where am I going? Yep, there's a move at the back here, and he's fighting back. P2 3 there. Yeah, Vector wants to get back into this. He wants to be in P1 again, in the free air. Really is a hard track to overtake at. The driver in front's got the pace and he's got the lines. Difficult to get back. Somebody else is getting close there at the back. That's Schmid. Oh, he's right on the gearbox. Oh, I don't think it was contact. He's scared of a mistake, but oh, who's that spinning? Yeah, he spun right off track here. Not too sharp in my names here, but at least we're watching. On 4 jets here. Yeah, there's some battles going on now. Yeah, there's one right up here with Vector in. Mid. Let's get back to faster, that's where the fight was. Okay, so we've got a wee battle going on between P2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. Just check it in my Vectro. How close is he? Oh, and there's been a disconnection there. That was Schmid. No, he's done so well as well. Vector's trying to apply some pressure again. Well, I thought we had a wee fight at the back there between these three there, but they're just all spread out going down the big straight. Is that so? In the middle. There's a battle just now. Maybe made for a more interesting race. Vectro pulling away. A fair play to Kiwi, he's the one that's pulling away. He's coming up with lap cars. That was well done. Guys getting out the road, that was nicely done. It'd be interesting to hear what's going to happen when there's battle behind here. When they get to the lap cars, just going to give a wee advantage to Vectro. I'm sure this guy will know this fight's coming up and he'll just get right out of the road. Down the drop into Hawthorns. Westfield in. Oh, you always forget. Always laugh at this one. Dingo Dell. We'll get Mr. Sheen. Just keep it cool. Vectro, he's getting a bit on the edge there. Getting a bit impatient there. Oh, he went for a wee wiggle there. You had to adjust there. And adjust again. Oh, and there's a spinner. Who was that? Oh, it was Kiwi. Oh, and he's going right into the pits. Hopefully he didn't make more damage there. Yeah, unlucky Kiwi. It's the tyres maybe starting to go here then. As we're looking at Solo, he made himself right up to the front of this battle. He was in the middle, so he's made a move. Well done, Solo. They're all driving by the pits. You can see Kiwi in there. There he is. Doesn't look like there's tyres getting changed there, but maybe he'll be okay with full set, full race. So we've got a third different leader here. Arlo's leading now. Now it's his turn to try and stretch his legs and handle the pressure. Oh, and it's a shame. Kiwi is at a disconnection as he left. Personally, I always like to finish my races and just keep piling the laps in. As I say, it is a long race and there's approaching the countdown to 50 minutes left. On the 15th lap here. P1 out. Vectro right behind him. And we've got four gets. Everything that's happened in this race has benefited four gets. He's made the most of his situations. Look, Not a scratch on that car. That's your P3, it's a podium right there. That's quite comfortable, it's like 20 seconds in the top 3 in the P4. As we're watching Solo, starting a new lap. Again, they're all wee tricky corners, paddock car as well. Roads, if there's going to be any overtaking, you feel that's where it can be done. But nobody's been close enough through there. Keep her straight here. Try and carry as much corner speed through 30s as you can for this straight. Down the drop and here we are at Hawthorns again. That's a nice tidy lap here. Oh, we have to readjust there. Go to the back of this fight here. Nope, that's not the back of the fight. That is. Right, so, Ascot, Chef. And Beckett. He's in a lonely race here. Still says P7. And 10, what's happened here? Oh, he's been through the wars again, has he? Just been lapped here as well. You're up the field faster. P9. Car's still looking intact. He's catching. Regulator there. Oh, man in the pits, Al's in the pits. Race leader in the pits. So maybe, yeah, we're looking at that's a definite tyre change, but it looks like there. Hopefully the guys have had their pit strategies saved in. Always have a spare one set aside for just damaging that. But make sure you get your tyre one set. Is it going to be MD close to him coming out of pits? No, that's him, he's out into clear there. P9, but pit stop nonetheless. Looks like we will be looking at change of tyres. Is somebody slowing down there, the back markers? Letting faster through. Is he going to let the man behind him there as well? Back to Chef, he's flying just now, he's made up a few places. Like I say, it is a long race here, so it's all about consistency. Just pushing in there lap times, even though you think you're not in amongst it. You will be towards the end, once you get into the latter stages of this race, after pit stops are all served and stuff. So again, new leader for the second time, Vectro. This is his chance, this is like hammer time. We all know what hammer time is. Hit that boost button. Oh, look at that, he is hitting the boost button. He's got 6 seconds on 4 gets here. Getting a bit busy lapping these cars here. solo start and all that. He's out and clear it. Interesting to see who the next man is that's going to head into the pits. Less alloy that have damage, and it's not just about tyres. Let's see how some of the drivers are performing. That looked a bit worried there as well. The MD struggling for grip. Maybe there, yeah. This man will tell us if there's grip. Yeah, he's starting again early. Listen. Yeah, that's 100% grip still there for Vectro. We'll actually put the speedo on for a wee bit as well. Not that on. Not a big fan of the speedo, but obviously, I mean, there's not much racing going on. We see what the time is for 6th gear down to 5th. Keeps it 94, 86. Then about 84 was his lowest there. So 84 for Vectro. Paddock out. We're back to watching Forgets here. Just making his way through the traffic. But just that gap does look a lot more than 6, coming on 7 seconds. That's what it says it is. There's Hatchcock. He's got another 20 odd seconds behind that fight. It's just a shame we've lost a few drivers from the field. Personal issues or disconnections, whatever. It's still 10 in, but so these guys will pick up some nice healthy points. Even if you're a lap down or that, or a finish. We go to the man at the back here. Number 11 in P10. KR Hick. 1 hit. Just you keep punching it, and that's not bad. That's not bad. He's only just under half a second off his fastest, so it's still good. These 3 guys at the back are all racing for position. Regulator still pushing here. You can see the man in front he's trying to catch. The man in front of him can see faster as well, so that one will be brewed up nicely there. We'll get man in the pits, or coming out the pits, Chef. Don't get caught speeding in the pit lane. Hopefully he got his wee tyre change there, so tyres must be going off a wee bit. Again, he's out into clear air there. Racetrack, all to yourself. Fresh boots on. He's taking a wee lap before he gets them where he wants them. It would be good to see if anybody starts posting faster times. We check in with leader again. Vectro, back where he wants to be, right up front. No stamina comes into a race that's this long. The drivers will be starting to, here's my drink, oh, I need a drink, oh, sweating. Still 40 minutes to go. As we're on lap 22 here at Brands Hatch, watching Spectro, the race leader here. Fury's getting the minerals to bring that one home. But it is only 6 seconds back to 4 gets, who's made his way through some lap cars again. These lap cars here fighting in the back here, aren't they? Oh, let's go on them. They're fighting for position in this 3 here, and that's a move there, is it? Yep. Just got the tail end of that there. Ray 3. It brewed up a wee bit quicker than what I thought it would, and we'll get somebody else in the pits here. Yep, tyres are sitting there, looks like the tyres changed for Chef. That's Magdalene around Druids. There's a wee fight here. Here it is. Now it's getting interesting because these guys are racing now, they're pushing and the tyres going to be able to handle it. You're just going to push yourself into a mistake or make it an overtake. Al's been out of the pits, so he's maybe get the fresher tyres here. He was leading at one point, so maybe that early pit stop will, this is him coming back through the field. Bastard Jones, he's staying out. I think he can stay out all day, but it looks it. Yep. He's keeping a hold of track position. Let's see the times again through the Paddock Hill corner here. And he's down to the 70s there. Oh, he's catching. I'll want some of this. Getting up closer, I think he can fancy a wee drive. Just going to head into Surtees and then get him through the drop. Yeah, he's warmed him up nicely here. Yeah, he moves over, maybe just try to scare him, but is there enough in there? Yeah, he's alongside enough there, there is. Bastard gave him plenty of room there. Yeah, he was alongside there, so yep. Clean move, clean racing guys, well done. And Alo's on his way up with P5 with the good tyres. Back up, check with Vic. He's flying into his 25th lap. There's somebody coming out of the pits there. Probably getting laps there. Yep. Well done. Somebody could have just charged at the pits, minding their own business, and then maybe take the leader out. They're not paying attention. At the moment, it's looking like everybody's been lapped apart from Beck and Jets, but again, these guys are probably still going to. Surely they must need to change tyres. Everybody else is. Has cut down the pit lane. Let's actually watch a pit stop here. Here we go. That's a proper tyre change, looks it, is it? No. Is it just fuel then? Just fuel. Forgetting about the fuel as well. I was thinking more tyres, but while you're in there taking that fuel on, you might as well change your tyres. If it equates to the same amount of time. And he's off, here to go. Fueled up. Again, he's coming out the pit lane. Who's that charging down the pits? That's all. Yep, he's through it. There's P2, there's P1. He does just carving his way through the field. Just seems as if it's lap driver after lap driver here for Vector. Oh, and P2 there, oh, I'm glad I clicked onto that. Just a wee bit of grass there, puts me out of control, but he's kept out barriers and that. And he's just trying to push a wee bit too much to get it back track, but there you are, back track. Cones on. Hit the cones for good measure. Okay, 4 jets. That'll give Solo a wee chance. What's the gap here? Yep. Still miles behind. A minute, in fact, there. I thought, yeah, there's a minute on that. Again, Solo. He's in P3 here. He was well happy with that, I think. Tajara, Sweden's coming up to watching cars. Oh, he's still in P5. Good raids. Trying to see, watch the second, see if he's catching Cash Cut. Oh, and there's a battle at the back here, I'm missing something. Oh, there was a contact there. Yeah, oh, there might have been, I seen him so close there. That chef and Agulator. Oh, that one sneaked up me there. Wish I was a wee bit quicker. Yeah, I'm sure there's 3 of them all bunched up. As well watching a bit of drifting, oh, just to get right out of shape there, that's the same. It's, and where's he went? It's a shame when it does that, we don't see the recovery. But we've seen the incident. KR Hick was pushing all the way and thought he held it, and then nope, it's away. Faster, sorry, 4 gets in the pits. Goes Vic. He's still steaming away up front. Here's the fuel gun going. A long one here, and there we go out the pits. It's as if he's going to come out in free air as well. Oh, no, there's somebody there, just for position. This is for position here, as we're watching Hards and P3, so there's a wee fight going on for this podium spot. As we're nearing the 30-minute mark, towards the end of this race. Lap 28, heading into 29. And there's Beck in the pits. The race leader's in. And yep, that is just fuel. No need for tyres for any of these guys in. Oh, it's a long one, isn't it? Waiting for all this fuel. But he's got plenty in the bag to come back out in P1. Here he comes, back on the track. I'm sure that's just a lap car that's probably behind him, because P2 is on the other side of the circuit. Coming in the last corner. Clark curve to the Bram straight. Let's see what he's got into Paddock Hill here, the speedo. Yeah, it's not bad, stayed in the 80s. I believe that's maybe everybody's all made pit stops now, because we've got 10 left in this race. Approaching 30th lap, 29 minutes to go. Check in at the bottom. Rebecca. Flying through Stillings. Then we get KR Hick, P9. Getting a bit lonely racing again. P8 for Regulator, so what we got? Where's faster? Oh, he's getting into the pits there. Yes. I don't know if it's his second time through the pits, but he's in the pits nonetheless, taking on the fuel. Yeah, that's a wee splash and dash, maybe he's still not getting his fuel he's needing. Well, that'll be interesting to see. He's in P7. Coming out of the pits, should make it out. Keep his position there. Get Agulator in the pits as well. Wee bit of pit action here. Yep, fuel gun goes on again. How long's it on for here? Yeah, a bit more fuel going in here, so. Actually, right, so I don't know, there's somebody spun there, who is that? Oh, sorry guys, who was it? Oh, it looks like, yeah, Hick there, wasn't it? Well, that's a lot of fuel going in there. Come on, as you get damage, like, looks like the hose is off, there's fixing damage now. Just like back to the last man here. Pick up. You have a solid finish for there, no doubt. Yeah, you just see the difference sometimes with Bechtel. He's flying. He's in his zone. That man's still in the pits there. As he's Bechtel's driving right. Must be a lot of damage on that car. Yep. Back to P1, Victor, and I'm going to leave you with Victor for a minute because this is a long race, and I actually need to go to the toilet for a minute, so I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Hopefully, don't miss too much. Okay folks, that's me back. Sorry for my absence there, but still in Vector there. He's posted in some faster times. But when you've got to go, you've got to go there. He's still charging on, right? Who's at the back there? Oh, and he's on the grass and the curves there. Looks as if he's struggling here. Agulator, but again, he'll still get points for finishing. Just bring it home. As Becker's flying by. Oh, and some of the drivers are struggling here. I'm sure the tyre wear is on accelerated, so this, I'm putting these tyres through the test if nobody's changing. Faster, he's still in 70s there, he's to speed up that apex speed. P6, oh, what was happening faster there as he's slowing down? Struggling to keep it in the racetrack maybe. It's just behind him.